Hi, hello friends, welcome. Today we will discuss about Eicher BS6 truck or bus starting circuit. Whenever there is a breakdown, starting problem, not cranking, the basic electrical components required to check. What are the components are there in this circuit? Battery, ignition switch, ECM, starter solenoid, relay. These are the basic components of the starting system. Anything fails, the vehicle will not start. Previously there was a mechanical engine. We can bypass and start the vehicle. But now BS4 or BS5, these engines are electronic controlled engines, cannot bypass. We need to rectify the problem and then only the vehicle will start. The basic understanding of this starting circuit is essential to troubleshoot the problem. There are more wiring harness, complicated wiring harness are there. So it's a basic step how we can check this starting system. There are two scenarios the starting system will be there. One is the engine will crank but vehicle will start or not start. The engine will not crank in some of the cases. So in that case, what we can do, how we can check if engine is not cranking? First of all, the battery cutoff switch is there. We should check it is in on position. The main power supply for the system is a battery. The battery voltage should be 24 volt or 12 volt. 24 volt should be present in the battery, then only it will charge the system ECU. So if the engine is not cranking, first thing we should check the battery voltage 24 volt, it's coming or not. If it is not coming, first replace the battery, charge the battery and again check the voltage. If voltage is okay, then the power supply will go to ignition switch. You can check the power supply in the ignition switch. If it is coming, whenever the key is on position, it will go on signal to engine ECU. It's saying that our key switch is on and ready to give power supply. The EMS or ECU will receive supply from the battery through the fuse to power on the ECU. If there is power only, it will give the output to the starting solenoid or relay. If you check ignition switch, the supply is coming, the signal is going, the line from this line is okay. Then whenever you switch on to the start position, it will go the signal to the EMS that the driver or operator is trying to start the vehicle or engine. In that case, the EMS or ECU will give power supply to the starter relay. the starter relay, this 86 and 85 point, the coil will energize and the ready supply in the 30 connector, it will go to the starter solenoid. If there is a cranking problem, first we check the battery, then fuse, ignition switch, ECU. If the ECU is not giving the power output to relay in the 86, then there is a problem in the ECU. If it is giving 86 power supply, then it is not going to start relay. You check the relay, there is a supply in the 2.86 and 30. If the power supply is in 30 and 86, the start signal should to go to the solenoid. These lines are okay. There is a complaint or problem in the starter solenoid. Then if the the supply is coming, then it is not rotating, means there will be problem in the starter motor. We can check by bypassing this starter solenoid for temporary whether it is rotating or not. So we have learned that what is the system, what are the components in this Eicher BS6 truck or bus engine. The replacement parts are battery, ignition switch, EMS, fuse, and there is another connection for diagnostic connector. It will show the error code, and in the some instrument cluster or display, it will show the error code communicating to dashboard that what is the problem, what is the diagnostic code logged in the ECU. Then whenever you supply any voltage, first you need to check the power supply in the ECU. If the power supply is not there, the engine will not start. If all things are okay, the component may fail, we can rectify this starter problem. This is a basic circuit. First you need to confirm this, then if there is a starting system okay. Another case I told previously, engine will crank but not start. The EMS is responsible for giving the fuel outlet. You check there is a basic air in the system.